Hello everybody, I am Cry, this is Krythos Plays, and welcome to Monster Prom Second Term, the game where you will... I lost it. Hello everybody, I am Cry, this is Krythos Plays, and welcome to Monster Prom, the game where you will commit casual genocide because you're a horner motherfucker trying to get laid because I can't do my intro, god damn it! Fuck it, that's the intro. Hello, I am not here alone because this is a multiplayer game. Unfortunately, I don't have 3 other friends, but I do have a cousin who I can force to be here on my birthday. So, say hi.
Hello.
So, it's slightly awkward that my cousin is playing a dating game with me, but we're going to ignore that because we're not dating each other. So, 2 players. First term, full game, 60 minutes. This will be a nice long video. Let's do this. And 1 controller because fuck that. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid. But always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Choose player 1. I was her, and god damn it, I failed with you, and I failed with both. I failed entirely. So, I'm gonna play with this one. He looks like he's just quiet and sits in the corner, and that's gonna be me today. Alright, what name should I make for this joyful fellow? Joyless. He's not very joyful at all. I'm not very joyful. I can't get a date, just like in real life. So, yes, I will be joyless. Who shall ye be?
Okay, I think I'm gonna actually give my go with... Let's go with the blue one. We'll see if I can get a date.
The blue one,
Yes.
the ghosty... No, actually zombie girl, Frankenstein-y girl. What is your name?
Let's see, you're joyless.
I am joyless.
Let's be joyful.
Joyful. You look joyful.
Aha.
I mean, the character, you, not so much. Let's be honest. Alright, joy... Not less. I am joyless. You are joyful. Where's you? There it is. Ooh, la, 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 la,
I
la,
think
la,
it
la, la.
was spelt with 2 L's.
Well, guess what? It's not.
Okay.
We had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who is as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LaVey, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly large heart. Liam de Lioncourt, 4XX, a hamster vampire, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. And Polly Geist, 22, maybe, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Alright, I stumbled through that one pretty well. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we are now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which type of sicko deviant you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Which inanimate object do you think would make the best girlfriend or boyfriend, provided you went criminally insane? A dildo, duh. A human-sized pillow depicting a character created by myself. As a matter of fact, I have all the needed paperwork and I'm only waiting for the conservative, narrow-minded laws of our country to finally step forward into waifu and husbando territory, as was clearly intended by God. An ATM. Sugar baby life, here I come. Oh boy, what inanimate object would make the best girlfriend or boyfriend if I went criminally insane? Honestly, this just makes sense. You sound like a bit of a sociopath.
Can't think I'm gonna have to go the same way on this one.
We are both very creative.
Oh, whoa.
Very creative individuals. You wish you were raised by a pack of wild wolves who also happen to be tech moguls, who also own some of the most profitable companies in Silicon Valley. They would be kick-ass role models. And wild wolves. Sick! A mysterious old man who saved me from the streets in order to raise me as his disciple in the ancient ways of rad DJing. A really progressive marriage between a kick-ass venomous snake and actual fire. I love fire, and I see no issue with being raised by it. I'm gonna go with the wild wolves.
I'm gonna have to go with a really progressive marriage.
A very progressive marriage. I am wealthy, and you are bold. Oh, the world will end tomorrow. What will you do today? It's okay! We invented the apocalypse to take care of the overpopulation of commoners. I'll finish my novel. Whoever comes after the end should know my legacy. 100 push-ups. No. 200 push-ups! I always party as if there were no tomorrow, so who cares? Nobody ends the world but me! I'll end the world today! Or they always tell you the world is ending. I'll just profit off of other people's hysteria. Well, I'm gonna take care of the overpopulation of commoners, because fuck those people.
Okay,
because
well,
I'm so joyless.
I always party as if there were no tomorrow.
Because you're so joyful.
Oh, yeah.
All right, then. Here we go. It's the beginning of our 3-week session towards prom week. All right. I am first. What is my stats? Fucking shite. But I have money. I'm going to go and make myself very, very charming. Gym. I'm going to gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Scott and Miranda seem to be arguing about something. Your sweet mediation skills are clearly needed.
No, I know our football team is called the Spooky High Spooky Monsters who spook, but also play sports. But who's our mascot?
Our mascot? That's not his voice. Our mascot? That's basically the same voice. Oh, dang, you're right. We don't have one.
Ooh, what about Misha the Mermaid? Mermaids are monsters.
No way, too girly. Try this. Wally the werewolf.
Oh, why? It's gotta be a werewolf. We're the monsters, not the werewolves.
Yeah, but we're not the mermaids either.
Maybe the problem is that the team name is trying to cover a huge, diverse group of people with a single label.
No, coach is never wrong. We're just not thinking hard enough. Think. Hey, bro. Hey, you look like a hard thinker. What mascot should we use for our team? Easy, we'll just genetically engineer a cross between every kind of monster at school. The head of a werewolf, tail of a mermaid, hair of a Medusa, angst of a vampire. We'll call it Abe the Abomination. Or we'll just find a regular human, dress him up in a business suit, and make him the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Corporate greed, that's the real monster. Interesting. Well, I feel like this exists, to be honest with you. There are some crazy things in mythology. Engineer, that sounds like smarts. Also, this sounds like smarts. Engineer crossbreed of every monster at school. Could be boldness as well. That could be money, actually. That's money. It's gotta be money. Which I have a lot of money. Oh no, it was creative. I'm creative too, apparently. So that's cool. I don't get it. Which must mean it's really smart. Corporate greed, that's the real monster. Yeah, hooray! He can even make it rain dollar bills on the audience. They'll love him, I love him. Fuck rich people, yay!
Hey!
No, Scott, look at... I didn't want Scott. Look at you, full of inventive and clever ideas. We should give you a ribbon or something. Meanwhile, you gain +2 smarts and +1 creativity. All right, Joyful, where are you going?
What do I have? Okay, Well, you already went to the gymnasium.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
No.
Let's try fun.
Fun, eh?
Yeah, why not?
That's outdoors.
Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah. Outdoors, sorry. I had to think about that.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons a demon from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might destroy the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. Afterwards, you see Polly and Damien eating some delicious-looking cookies.
Hey, what would you like, or what, would you like to buy a cookie to benefit the agents of chaos? I'm trying to get my destructive capitalism badge.
All proceeds go directly to the uprising of chaos over order, and it's tax deductible. As I was setting fire to a nursing home the other day, I heard a voice echo so loudly in my head that my teeth rattled. It told me of an ancient order, and as it was described to me in 1,000 voices, blood trickled from my ears, and then the voices gave me a badge for harassment of the elderly. Well, damn.
And I earned my first badge from being unable and unwilling to stop partying. My goal is to get enough badges to make a bikini out of it, and then wear it and nothing else ever again.
Everywhere forever.
Everywhere forever. I don't know why I saw that.
God damn, you're so bad at English, Polly. My goal is to get enough badges that Polly makes a bikini out of them and wears it and nothing else everywhere forever.
It's Polly time.
I wonder what badge we should go for next, and what hijinks we can get into to earn it. You know what's crazy and chaotic? Being single and partying forever. Destroy the institution of marriage. Or chaos is always better with some sensible agony. Replace all the water in the school with swarms of mosquitoes. Yeah, let's go destroy the institution of marriage.
Destroying the institution of marriage. So bold.
Yes, queen! I always say that marriage is like such an outdated institution.
But think how panicked old people would be if we dismantle it.
Yeah, they'll act as if it was like matters or something.
I'll head to City Hall and torch all the marriage certificates.
And I'm gonna go to all the bridal salons and pour pig's blood on all the dresses.
Perfect!
Man, we're gonna get this disruptive societal norms badge easy as pie. Badge bikini, here I come!
Why do even the simplest plans seem to escalate into arson and blood so quickly? Whatever, you gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. Oh yeah, time to trade places! Everybody chooses something cool. Oh boy, what did I choose as cool last time? Oh yeah, turtles and cats. I have to choose something else. Making up random noises. Making up random dances? That's what you're doing.
I know, I'm thinking. Flaming sword is cool.
A flaming sword is cool. You're going with a flaming sword? You're locking that in?
I'm locking it in.
Locking it in.
Sword.
Player orders decided based on how cool it would be if 100 years from now, humankind built a 200-foot statue commemorating the selected thing. A statue commemorating random noises. That would be pretty interesting. I'm not sure if it would be cool.
I mean,
it could be cool.
You can set the statue on fire to really make it a flaming sword.
You could.
Forever burning swords.
God damn it. I'm so joyless. It's your fault. It's everyone's fault. Joyful's first.
Yay! Week 1.
Noontime. Time for lunch.
Let us go sit over with Scott.
With Scott and Polly?
Polly, yes.
Scott and Polly. Scott and Polly are sitting together, laughing their metaphorical asses off. Go, Damien! Go, Damien!
Ugh, I'm Damien! Look at my stupid red face! I use violence to cover up the fact that I've been brought up to revere a toxic version of masculinity, which was alienated me from all own true emotions.
You sound exactly like him.
Okay, you do Vera.
I'm Vera, I'm very smart and my hair is pretty and all my friends look up to me because I am a strong, independent woman.
Scott, I'm not sure you understand how impressions work.
I'm not Scott, I'm Vera. You can tell because I said my name just now.
Okay, what about you, Joyful? Got any good impressions?
Just one, but it's a real doozy.
Woof woof! It's me, Scott! A dog boy who is bad at impressions. Look at me, I'm Polly. Look at me go. Woo!
So?
I feel like if I actually did Polly, I feel like she'd actually get offended by that.
So, you're
But then
woof woof.
Scott, I feel like, would actually find it funny because he's stupid and doesn't realize it.
That's rude. I mean, it's true, but it's rude.
Let's do Scott.
Woof woof?
Yes, let's do
Woof woof. I know you're doing an impression of me because you said my name, but
Oh my god, that sounds exactly like him!
it does?
Yeah, remember the time we took that impressions class together and we had to introduce ourselves?
Oh yeah, I guess I did my woof woof, it's me, Scott, a dog boy is bad at impressions. But I didn't yell like that.
I'm sorry, are you the real Scott? There's two absolutely identical werewolves in front of me, and I can't tell the difference.
Polly insists on a smooching contest to determine who the real Scott is. You end up winning in more ways than one.
All right.
Alright, so, where am I going? Well, I do have money. But I kind of want to see what the Slayer's up to. Go over to the... Thank you. You're taking a break from socializing to eat your lunch when someone punches you in the knee. It's the Slayer, and she's hiding under your table.
Prepare to die.
Eat knee pain, freak! Now I'm going to punch your other... Ow! You just threw your apple at her. Finally a use for that red delicious. You defeated the Slayer. She flees, leaving two choice piece of loot behind. The loot flashes rapidly, getting ready to disappear, almost as if you're in some kind of video game. No time to contemplate the nature of existence. Pick up some loot before it all's gone. Garlic, rice, and holy water. One monster's weakness is another monster's dinner. A gun that shoots steaks with eat shit burned into the side of them. I love the idea of this gun.
That sounds awesome.
Eat shit. You scoop up the sweet ass gun and go about your day. Obviously, you're not going to use it to kill any of your classmates. You're a monster, not a monster. But later in biology class, the teacher calls on you without warning. You panic because who has time to do the reading when you're trying to smooch your classmates? But your panic turns into self-assurance when you hear the teacher's question, "What do flies do?" Rather than responding with lame-ass spoken words, you respond by firing a wooden stake straight into the chalkboard. "Eat shit!" it exclaims the teacher. "Why, that's exactly right! Congratulations!" You meant to shoot the teacher, but hey, whatever works. You gain +4 boldness. Hell yeah! Everybody chooses an occupation. Say your choice out loud before clicking. An occupation, eh? Samurai. That's not a samurai on the wallpaper, but it's close enough.
With a gynecologist.
Gynecologist, eh? Okay. How likely it would be for Joyless to get a job as the selected occupation at some point? I feel like I'm a better samurai than a gynecologist.
I have a comment, but I'm not going to.
I don't want to be a gynecologist.
I have a comment, but I'm not going to.
I'm not gonna be a gynecologist.
I don't know if I should say it. Carry on.
Okay.
Carry on.
I will go first.
Okay.
Okay.
Week 1 evening.
Week 1 evening. Hey, okay, let's go. I could go for money. I have money. Or I could go for stats. What do I want to do? What's my plan? I'm gonna go to the shop.
Give me your money.
Give me your money. Alright, I'm too poor for a number of things. Oh, there's events though. A fanfic about dragons. A zombie head. Or body. Blanket with 2 holes. Or I could just go and get this gift.
Nice. See what it gives you this time.
What do I get? What do I get in my gift? What do I get? I get little Satanist kit. I am super smart. Yeah, yeah. Smart motherfucker. Alright, your turn.
Okay. Let's go to the classroom.
Going to the classroom, eh?
Yeah, let's go to the classroom.
God.
Games and smarts.
That day you listened to your elders and learned valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dated gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this school. You gain +2 smarts.
Woo.
Hey, boo.
Hey, joyful darling. It's me, a lovely fan favorite Polly. You know, I wasn't always a ghost. Yeah. This is about to get real. Hear me out. I used to be alive, but I died with unfinished business. Now I gotta live forever like this until I finish it. And you might ask, what's your unfinished business, fan favorite lovely Polly? I guess I can tell you. I never did a reverse Romanian Wilkinson. You know, sexually. Don't get me wrong. I love being immortal and walking through walls and shit. But my soul will never truly rest until I do that freaky sex move.
Oh, well,
I've done that one loads of times. Just a name, a time, and a place, and I'll reverse all your Romanian Wilkinsons. Throw a smoke bomb and escape while leaving a replica of yourself. That should buy you some time to figure out what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is. She seems interested and wants to learn, so heck, let's say I've tried. I've done that one loads of times.
you were not charming enough.
Okay, what? That's not how it works. You don't reverse all of my Romanian Wilkinson. Oh, boo. I think you're trying to swallow more than you can chew. I mean, I have the feeling you don't even know what's a standard Romanian Wilkinson. Am I right? You know what they say, you can't teach an old dog a new Romanian Wilkinson, because why are you trying to have complicated kinky sex with a dog? You're such an anti-perv that it's almost cute, but cute in a totally unappealing way. Like a puppy, which I just stated is something I have no interest in sexually. If you'll excuse me, I have to go wander the earth in eternal fleshless torment until I find someone who actually knows about sex!
No, you wanted to play cool and maybe do the weird sex thing with Polly, but it seems like you suck at lying, so you lose -2 fun and -1 smarts.
Fuck.
No, actually, you can't fuck. Something happened to Joyful.
Oh, fun!
Oh. Joyous. Another weekend, another adventure. You are about to enter the swamps of despair in search of the destruction ruby when Scott jumps you, probably for a much more urgent matter. Oh, Joyful, I was just thinking about you in the time you were really, really good at dodgeball, Coach said. Remember? Not really. All your classes kind of blur together and become repetitive after a while, but okay, sure. But hey, why not take the compliment? Well, I think people are like sports, you know? Because, well, sports are good and people are good, so if they're both good, then they must be the same. Sure, right? Sure! But all sports are different, so all people must be different, and some sports are better than others, and some people are better than others. And I like different sports, and I like different people, but there comes a time where you have to choose one sport and one person. You can't take 2 different sports to prom, or play in the major leagues with 2 different people. No, wait, opposite on those things. You figured. Also, it doesn't really make sense either way, so whatever. So, our friend, Joyless, what kind of sport do you think he would be? Coach says romance is the most intense of all sports, so this is very, very important.
Joyless is the holy
Amalgamation.
Amalgamation of football, basketball, and baseball, known to the initiated as all-ball. Joyless, a sport. Joyless is chess. Trying to think if I should be good this time, or if I should because you know I just screwed myself over. I'll be good. I'll help you. Joyless is the holy amalgamation. Amalgamation.
I know it's a big word, Joyful, but you know. I am
Smartest person.
Look, I'm Joyless. I read a lot of fucking books by myself, so I know words. I know big words. All ball. I've heard of all ball. It's the ultimate sport. You can tell because it has all the balls. You can dodge the balls, or kick the balls, or hand the balls, or foot the balls, or basket the balls. If Joyless is all ball, then they must be the best at being a person too. So, I'm glad you told me, and I'm sort of surprised you've heard of all ball. You must be a great athlete. We should play sometime, Joyful. Well, you're definitely not sure about being a great athlete, but you are definitely a great friend. You're welcome, Joyless. You would make a balls joke, but you're way too classy for that. Ha, balls. You know what? You gain +3 fun for that. Everybody chooses a brand.
Alienware.
Alienware, eh? I'm gonna go with Minwax.
Okay.
Player order is decided based on how weird it would be if the selected brand paid for product placement in Game of Thrones. It'd be weird to have technology like computers in Game of Thrones. But Minwax, it feels out of place in Game of Thrones as well. I think this is a random. Yeah. You're going first again.
How joyful.
Let's go.
All right, where you going?
Let's see. Sun says I should just give up on charm. Let's go to the auditorium.
Auditorium it is. You're going to get some creativity, yes. On that day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. Ah, the magic of the theater. Nothing beats the particular brand of insanity as an amateur production starring non-actors. You notice Miranda staring with admiration at Polly's costume.
Such detail, such sparkle! What do the potions do? They're just props, Mary?
Miri?
Mary. I think they're filled with colored water? But imagine if they weren't! What wonderful things would one could conjure up? A potion to attack princes.
A potion to repel oh, sorry.
A potion to repel jerks. A potion to enhance beauty. A potion to repel jerks.
Now you realize spending the last term doodling cool potion ideas in your notebook wasn't useless at all. You honestly, we probably did both. You picked the coolest potion idea in your notebook to impress them.
A potion that transports the drinker deep into outer space to explore the vastness of the universe, or a potion that gives mayonnaise flavor to whatever you put it on.
That
sounds disgusting.
Yes. So, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna go with a potion that transports the drinker deep into outer space.
Okay. That was very bold.
Damn it. Woo! Space! Why, yes, of course, they say the space is the ocean of the sky, silly. And I do feel very at home in the ocean. And it's not like I'm used to floating.
Not used to floating.
And not like I'm...
Yeah.
Or like, I need to breathe air. Yeah, breathing air for losers. Space rocks.
No, she's actually hype.
Oh, yeah. Breathing air is for losers. Space rocks. Yes, a trip to space would be quite lovely, I'm sure. Now, which one of these is the potion to take us into space? None of them, Miranda. They're just props. They're still full of colored water. Oh, right.
Well, the potion may not be real, but it was still a great idea. You gain +2 creativity and +1 charm.
Alright.
Meanwhile, I'm smart as fuck. And quite bold. But everything else sucks. I am not charming at all. Which is sensible, considering I'm so joyless. Okay, so, I might be able to save fun if I could go outdoors, but since I can't, I'm going to go to the shop.
Show me that
Because I still have money. A little bit.
That's right.
I could go to the library. I probably should go to the library. I literally have not spoken to anybody. Well. Let us see. Russian novel with an insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death.
Sure about this? I mean, you can always use Wikipedia.
I could, but like,
I mean, gives you the
I do like,
genocide.
I'm so joyless. I love reading.
Okay,
I'm good at
okay.
textbooks. That's what I do. Speaking of which, I probably should go to class. But then again, I'm already so smart. I don't fucking need class.
Nice. How did that happen?
Excuse me. Oh, I'm even smarter.
I would have gone with the
I'm smart as fuck, man.
straight places.
Everybody chooses a food. So, let's see. Stuffed shells.
I go with sushi.
Sushi, eh? Is decided based on how powerful an energy drink whose key ingredient is the selected food would be.
Oh, I like sushi, but
As an
That's-
energy drink?
it sounds so bad.
That don't sound good.
That sounds so bad.
No. And also, I want to be first for once. So,
I think I'd rather drink stuffed shells.
yeah.
Oh, look, noon.
All right. Well. Hey, Miranda, what's up? Vera's about to lift a glass of scotch to her immaculately painted lips. You can drink whatever this school, apparently. When Miranda screams,
Stop! Don't drink that!
What?
Why not? This scotch costs more than most cars. Has your taster tried it yet? What taster? You don't have a taster? What if your drink is poisoned by someone jealous of your good looks and royal title? Listen, Murray, I only drink 4 things: scotch, red wine, the tears of my enemies, and straight up poison. You drink poison on purpose? Miranda, my hair is venomous snake. You think poison actually harms me? Well, you should still have a taster. What if someone puts really spicy hot sauce in your drink? Or poison! What do I have to do to get you to drop this? Simple! Hire a taster! Fine! Any volunteers?
this might just be a big break you've been looking for. You raise your hand, and when Vera picks you, you drink all her scotch, enraging Vera and delighting Miranda. Pretend to be poisoned, terrifying Miranda and amusing Vera. I'm gonna drink all of the scotch because I'm joyless and I need something to drown my sorrows.
What are you doing? That bottle costs as much as the first Apollo mission. How do you feel, Royal Taster? Are you poisoned?
Well, you're not poisoned, but you're pretty fucking wasted. You give all the Mirandas you can see 2 big thumbs up.
A job well done. Now Vera's sure not to be poisoned. Well, yeah, because there's no scotch left to be poisoned by. Don't listen to her. You did well. Come with me. I have some other beverages you simply must verify for safety.
You spend the rest of the night getting wasted on expensive liquors at Miranda's place. Courtship never tasted so good.
Let's go.
Oh yeah. Alright.
Let's go sit with Polly and Damien.
Holly and Damien, eh? Okay. You arrive at your chosen table to find Damien dejectedly hefting a ball of mashed potatoes, while Polly sadly passes her hand through the same.
Seriously, what do we have to do to get a food fight started in this cafeteria?
I honestly don't know. I tried throwing potatoes at people and yelling "food fight," but I think everyone is too scared of me to fight back.
And I can't throw any food because of my stupid ghost hands. Plates, mirrors, antique furniture? Sure, but not food.
There's gotta be a way to provoke a food war. My dads are always telling me to be more political.
But we're not political. Your strength is hitting things, and my strength is being unbelievably hot all the time.
Unbelievably hot? That's it! We'll set the cafeteria on fire! Wait, no, that's not a solution. That's just arson. Why do I always jump straight to arson? It's hard to watch them struggle through this by themselves, so you step in with an idea of your own.
Wars are fought over scarce resources. Steal everybody's food and put it into a pile. That ought to do it. Hey, Polly, you know how the Greeks fought a whole war over Helen of Troy's face? We just need you to get kidnapped by Trojans.
You want Polly, right?
Yeah, that's Polly.
Yeah.
I like where your head is, but I'm not super into being kidnapped and shit. What if we skip some steps with some good old flashing?
Polly floats up onto the table and, in a practice motion, whips her top off.
To the victor!
This is a high school cafeteria. Polly's rash action upsets the roiling cauldron of hormones, sets it on fire, and tap dances on the ruins. Soon the air is thick with sausage and gravy. Potato crisps fly everywhere like flavored shrapnel. Polly puts her shirt back on now that everyone's too busy fighting to remember what they're fighting about.
Looks like mine really were the tits that launched 1,000 chips.
The view you just got makes that pun worth it.
It's true.
Everybody chooses a celebrity.
Oh, okay.
Jack Black.
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. Decided based on how likely it is for the selected celebrity to secretly related to Joyful. It's really focusing on you, isn't it?
Because I'm so joyful. Why?
Oh wait, no,
focus on the negative?
It was about me last time. Never
was
mind.
it?
It was about me being a gynecologist. Anyway, so how likely is it you're related to Jack Black or Robert Downey Jr.? I don't know.
But
You're not really an
Jack
engineer.
Black can be really fun, and I've got like 10 fun, so
Yeah,
yours
you're
wins.
a very fun individual.
Yeah, yours wins.
Mine wins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Week 2.
Like
Evening.
It is the evening, yes.
Alright.
Joyless is going first. Yay! I could go to the library, but I don't wish to because I'm fucking. I don't have any money left. Okay, so I mean, I am very smart. I never have to go to class again. I'm going to fucking have a party, man. I'm trying to
Might as
just
well, come on.
trying to lift myself up. I might be faking it, but maybe one day it'll be real. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat, who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small and magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain +2 fun. I'm becoming fun. There you are, swiping through potential monster match dates when you spot Scott pacing and muttering to himself in distress. You can't bear to see someone so adorable in so much pain. You might as well try to ease it however you can. Oh, hi there, Joyless. Do you think I'm adorable? Yes! In fact, you were literally just thinking that! Anyway, the other day I was out in the forest trying to find a quiet place in a large branch to do some pull-ups before the big sports game, when suddenly I was approached by all of these talking forest animals. They were pretty big forest animals, and I'd never seen animals that can talk like that. I mean, other than us werewolves, if you're counting us animals. And they were just so fuzzy and adorable. But they said they were impressed by my pull-ups and my muscles, and that I was even more adorable. So the nice little forest animals with giant heads made me their king, which was really, really flattering. I just don't know anything about ruling. I'm not sure if I'm good enough to be a king. Aw, poor Scott. It's up to you to help him rally. Scott, a good king is a strong ruler. Physically strong. If you can do 100 push-ups, you can be a good king for sure. True royalty has been inside you all along. Why else would your eyes be royal blue? I'm not charming.
I was gonna say
I wasn't
that
even.
would give charm, but that just took away your charm.
This was the test, remember?
Oh.
You keep messing this up. We played, what, 3 games now?
Okay, listen.
My eyes are royal blue? Liam said they were cerulean. But I always knew that wasn't a real word. Clever Liam. He was clearly testing me. So if my eyes are royal blue, because I had royalty inside me all this time, does that mean I have like a little blue king or queen inside of me? That's horrible! I have a person inside of me! I need to get someone to remove it! I think I saw a really legit surgeon operating in the alley next to the school. That's very legit, surgeon. Will help me for sure.
Oh my.
Oh no, you saw that surgeon. Oh no, you saw that surgeon. First, that surgeon was clearly an illegal hack looking for some bucks. Second, that surgeon was actually a dog in a doctor's coat. No time to lose. And you, Joyless, to think you always knew about the little blue royalty living inside of me and didn't even tell me until today. What a bad friend. Scott flies away. You're sad he thinks you're a bad friend, yet you capture the image of he flying away. And that wasn't me fucking up. Since it might be the last time you see him if he's going to be treated by a surgeon dog.
Oh.
Your sadness at his rejection fights your sadness of maybe leading him to his death. In the end, the loser is you, who loses 2 fun and 1 charm.
Let's go.
Well, I'm literally not at all charming. Like, the
You are
least
the
charming
most
person.
boring person ever.
No, I'm actually kind of fun, but
Are you?
kinda.
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 Are you sure about that?
Maybe?
Maybe.
I don't remember. So, what are you doing?
This and go to the bathroom.
You're going to the bathroom, eh? That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority as you put your hands on a battery, car battery, apparently.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay.
Odd fetish. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn or electrify by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You get +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness.
I mean, it kind of makes sense since I am a,
Frankenstein's monster,
Yeah.
yes. Later you see that Polly is even more excited than usual, and you decide to see what's going on.
Yep.
You know, I'm doing a lot of soul searching recently. Get it? And I think I'm finally figured it out. Who I really am, I mean. My soul emoji. The emoji that speaks the truth of my soul. I think a lot of people would say I'm like the winking ghost emoji or the Pela emoji?
Just go for it.
Okay, Pela emoji. But those are just who I am on the outside, you know? My real soul emoji is pink heart with a blue arrow through it. It's like I'm sweet, right? But I've also got a dark side, plus an arrow through the heart is how I was killed. What about you? What's your soul emoji?
Do you remember when she said that guillotines and alligators and quicksand were like all like reminders of her death, but she was also shot in the heart? What the fuck happened? Polly, we need this story.
My soul emoji is a pink heart with a ribbon around it, because it's right next to yours in the selection menu. My soul emoji is air horn. Loud and proud. Big into hip-hop. Oh, I'm an idiot.
I feel like that's charming. You're a bit low on that.
Yeah, let's go with it's right next to yours.
That's probably fun.
Awesome, dude.
Oh yeah.
Air horn? That's a great choice. Man, I love when I'm listening to a sick pop song and all of a sudden, air horn, air horn, air horn! It really keeps the party going. We should hang out more. If you're anything like an air horn, I bet you never get annoying.
Yeah, you're yeah, you're air horn funny, which is a good thing. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm. That's a weekend. Something happened to
Whoa.
Joyless. Oh,
All right.
Ooh.
as usual. You're engaging in your favorite weekend activity, ignoring anything in favor of thinking about which classmate you'd like to take to prom and how horny you are, when you find out this is apparently reading on your face.
Hey, Joyless! You seem pretty horny and like someone who sits around all day thinking about who you're going to take to prom.
How, well, does she have your number or what?
Listen, I'm kind of interested in someone, but honestly, I don't think I could be any monster who isn't spectacular at sex. I know sex isn't everything, but it's sort of everything to me. Not really, but it's pretty high on my list of priorities. Sorry if it's a little TMI.
Titillating monster.
Titillating
interaction.
monster interaction.
Okay.
But it's someone you know, so I thought you might have some insight. It's joyful. I just love sex, any position. Missionary, clergy, apocalyptic, upside down, nightmare demon, the pentagram. What do you think? Could Joyful keep up with me?
I can only say this. She is the discoverer of the orgasm. Actually, the whole thing is named after her. Haven't you ever noticed that orgasm is an anagram of joyful? No. Are you kidding me? Once I asked her what she thought sex was about, don't ask me why, and she told me that it was the natural process for most living things to conceive children. She has no idea. I'm not a joyful person. And I want people to be like me.
Oh. But I helped you.
Did you though?
Yes, I did.
You got Scott to come after me, which means I'm failing to get after Miranda.
Oh, that's right. You were going after Miranda. I missed that part. Conceiving children? What? That's wild! That makes no goddamn sense, and it's also super ghostly expensive.
Ghost exclusive.
Ghost exclusive. I'm getting ahead of myself, okay? Leave me alone. You can't shut poltergeist out of the pleasures of the flesh just because we don't have flesh? Yeah, no, I definitely can't put up with that kind of misconception. I'm not running a tutoring program here. You're either on my level or not. And it sounds like Joyful is definitely not. Thanks for sharing intimate details of her personal life with me without her permission, though.
You're welcome.
You're kind of a shitty friend, huh?
Yeah, I mean, she's not wrong exactly, but boy was that hilarious, worth it. And you gain +1 fun. Oh yeah. See, I'm kind of fun.
Ooh.
Everybody chooses a movie.
Oh.
What was the year? The new Wonder Woman year? 18 something. Anyway, that movie. That abomination.
86? 84?
Whatever it was.
Yeah, I heard it, so. Okay. Anyway, I am going to go with... My brain is completely blanking. I'm just gonna go with Over the Hedge as...
Over the Hedge.
Yes.
That's an old one.
Oldie but a goodie.
Yeah. Player orders decided based on how hard it would be to explain the selected movie to an old person.
It's a bunch of talking animals running around through a hedge trying to collect food.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman, on the other hand.
Who has a, what is it, a golden lasso of truth?
Yeah, and a boyfriend inhabiting somebody else's body.
And she was on some special island where it was only women.
Yeah.
You
and
win.
She's immortal.
Yeah.
And she made very questionable decisions throughout the movie. Yeah, I think I win.
Yeah. 3.
At least Wonder Woman was good for something.
All right.
Got me. First place here. Okay, so. Fuck.
No.
What?
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 Nothing.
Excuse me? That's okay. Creativity, fun. Fuck. That's the only other thing that could possibly be working for me. Or boldness. I mean.
Back outside or back to the gym?
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, who is my best friend in the whole wide world, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob the Scary Clown. What a fucking bastard friend. I hate this guy. You accept the challenge, you go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Really? Do you think that's how this works? Well, it is. You gain +2 fun from poor Bob.
God damn, you're that kind of a person? You had to go up to a man to eat his fun?
Apparently, you're taking a break with Scott, Damien, and Vera when the whole wolf pack comes stomping over.
Oh, great. It's these boneheads again. I wonder what they want.
Hey, Scout, what's up, dog? And non-dogs? Eat shit, you fucking flea farm. Whoa, Damien, calm down. These guys are my cousins. Even more important, they're my teammates. Oh yeah? Well, if we're so important, how come you didn't see us at the dog park last full moon? Last full moon? Oh wow, I don't remember. I was at the bowling alley with Damien and Vera, and then it was the next morning and I was naked and covered in blood. Oh yeah, that night was rad. We all wake up naked and covered in blood after a full moon, Scott, but we wake up naked and covered in blood together. You know what? You know why? Because we're werewolves. The question is, are you?
I'm sick of these creeps, always harassing Scott. We need to get rid of them, but how?
Pretend to throw a ball really far, but actually just hide it behind your back. A fiendish deception. Stack Vera and Damien on your shoulders to make yourself as big as possible. Interesting.
They're football players, and they're also werewolves.
This is probably smarts. Yeah, I'm very smart. With hands as swift as your wits, you snatch up Scott's football, which he always has, obviously, and execute the maneuver. The football! We gotta catch it! Where'd it go? I'll get it! I'll kill it! The wolf pack sprint off in the direction you pretended to throw the ball. Scott starts to chase after them, but Damien stops him. Psst, dude, look over here. We had the ball the whole time. Whoa, what? How did you throw it through a dimensional portal?
Yes, we bent the fabric of space and time just so we can give you your ball back.
You guys did that for me? Wow! You really are my best friends. Scott lies down to chew happily on his football while you bask in the warmth of your good deed. You gain +2 creativity and +1 charm.
Whoa!
Oh, awesome. Still no Miranda.
Hey, bring up some smarts.
You actually have to go to the classroom. What a moron. That day, you're the first one in class. You sometimes come early because you enjoy talking to the teacher. What a teacher's pet. He's a bit bitter, but in a cool way. He treats you like an actual adult, and the two of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way. Look at you, excelling at cliched movie tropes. You gain +2 smarts and 1 valuable life insight that will help you face the difficulties of being young. The teacher hasn't arrived yet. You were just talking to him, but he hasn't arrived yet. So everybody's chatting amongst themselves. Polly and Scott are sitting next to you, and you can't help overhearing their conversation.
Alright, I hereby call this meeting of the Prank Masters to order. Prank Master Dog?
Here!
Prank Master Geist? Present! Great. Okay, our first order of business, Operation Prank the Teacher.
Oh, but he's cool. Should we come up with a different name for the operation? Something more secret?
No, Scott, that's what they're expecting.
Oh, okay. Well, I think we should poop on our desk.
That's pretty good, but ghosts can't poop. I want to participate.
Good point. What else can we do?
Ooh, Miss Lestrade is a vampire, right? Why don't we open the blinds so when she comes in, she burns to dust?
Oh boy, that would make such a good prank.
That's why we're the
Prank!
Masters!
With a Z! Scott and Polly excitedly try to open the blinds, but they won't budge. Seems like Miss Lestrade anticipated this particular prank.
Ah, lame. Well, I'm temporary out of ideas. Scott?
Nothing.
Anybody? The Prank Masters are currently accepting applications.
You fancy yourself a bit of a prankster, don't you? Why not treat them to one of your amazing prank ideas?
Tell the teacher she's got something on her face. There's no way for her to check.
That is so bad.
Oh, that's so mean. Quick, become a minister and concentrate the consecrate the room.
Yep.
She won't be able to enter. It's so mean.
They both sound like fun. Or not fun, smarts.
Sounds so cool. Let's tell the teacher she's got something on her face, but she can't tell.
Your dumb plan totally works. Miss Lestrade shows up, and Polly tells her she's got some blood on her cheek. You chime in and tell her she's rubbing the wrong cheek. Scott joins in too, and you manage to keep it going until the teacher flips out and flees to the teacher's lounge to ask someone trustworthy about her face. Meanwhile, you, Scott, and Polly all sneak out of the classroom and have a great time setting rolls of toilet paper on fire in the bathrooms. It looks like you're officially a provisional member of the Prank Masters. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. Time to trade places. Everybody chooses an object. Say your choice out loud before clicking.
I go with the CD.
A CD, eh?
Uh-huh.
A CD.
Uh-huh.
Did you say that because I got CDs up there?
Yes.
Yeah. Because you look around the room for inspiration. I do that too. But I'm trying not to now. I'm trying to be smart because I'm smart. You understand? I'm very smart. So, obviously, I'm going to choose a very particular object. One that is found...
A dildo.
Well, it's not in my room, so sure, we'll go with a dildo. Player orders decided based on how disturbing it would be if an insane person decided to date and marry the selected object.
I mean, Honest Honest made breakfast with
Both would be...
sex toys.
They would both be very disturbing.
But at least mine, I can keep playing. The other one you can use all the time, but people, you know, kind of poo that kind of idea. But it's still really weird.
I don't know how to answer this one. Let's go for random, I think. Because this one's a very... it'd be kind of disturbing either way. The die is cast. I shall be going first.
Whoa.
Yes! 'Tis lunchtime.
All right.
Miranda, I'm sorry to have been neglecting. It's going to think I'm going for Scott. No, fuck this. I'm going for Miranda, game. Understand that I'm going for Miranda. You arrive at Scott and Miranda's table to find Scott happily chowing down while Miranda stares horrified at her tray. What's wrong with Miranda?
Isn't it obvious? Right here on my tray, fish sticks.
Yeah, Fish Sticks Fridays. Isn't it great?
It's not great, Scott. The fish are my subjects. This is clearly the work of the air people.
What?
Air people.
Yes! Do you not know of the air people? The merfolk's most hated rivals? Don't you read the news?
I love his expression.
Same here.
Yeah, sure. Because I totally know how to read. What?
Well, I must insist that you cease eating those fish sticks immediately. It's a high treason.
No, but I've been looking forward to Fish Stick Friday since last Fish Stick Friday. Are you sure I can't eat any? He's asking Miranda while holding a fish stick really close to his mouth, but you feel like he's got a better answer to settle this argument. You blurt out, "Haven't you heard, Scott? Fish sticks make you worse at sports. They contain baldropinol and nerdoflavin." Fish sticks contain absolutely no fish. It's all gardening snails, food-grade plastic. Scott can eat as many as he wants. No. Miranda, this is high treason. We need to put this down. Oh no, not nerdoflavin and baldropinol. Those are two of the worst ones. Do the bear people want me to be bad at sports?
Of course they do, Scott. The air people hate sports and sportsmen. It is one of the worst loathsome things about them. Aside from their feathers and their socialism.
Well, and I'm not gonna eat any more fish sticks ever again. Fish Stick Friday? More like fish stick.
Bye day?
Yeah! Man, I gotta go tell the rest of the wolf pack about this. Scott runs off to spread anti-air people propaganda, and Miranda gives you a most regal smile.
Let's go.
Oh yeah. Alright.
We are gonna go sit with Polly and why can't I remember his name?
Liam!
Liam! There we go.
Liam and Polly aren't alone at their table. They're flanked by two beefy hobgoblins in school security uniforms. What do these two have bodyguards now? They aren't bodyguards, they're food guards.
Principal Giant Spider found out we weren't eating during lunch, so he assigned guards to us because he thinks we have an eating disorder.
And we do have an eating disorder. It's called being dead. Except it's not an eating disorder, it's an identity and a lifestyle.
Death style?
Whatever. The point is, they won't let us leave until we've eaten our food.
Which will be never.
and I have a meeting of the Smug Superiority Club to conduct next period. I can't be late.
If you could just figure out a way around these food guards for us, I'd be super grateful. Like, in a sexy way.
Well, you can't say no to that. Time to enact your fiendishly clever plan.
Dump all of Polly's food onto Liam's plate, or dump all of Liam's food onto Polly's plate. We're gonna dump all of Polly's food onto Liam's plate because I'm trying to get with Polly.
With all the deftness and raw sexuality of Indiana Jones, you empty Polly's food onto Liam's plate and his lap.
Ah, stop that! It's too much food! I can't even artfully arrange it for a decent food pick.
Meanwhile, I seem to have eaten 100% of my food on my plate. No problem, nothing to see here.
Luckily for you and Polly, the hobgoblins are complete idiots with no object permanence. They instantly believe Polly's lie.
You trainers, I thought we were in this together.
You thought. That was your first mistake. I stay high all the time, so I never think.
You and Polly ditch the cafeteria and then ditch school and then do so many drugs you end up in a ditch. So responsible.
Totally.
Oh god, okay.
Okay, let's trade.
Everybody chooses an animal.
Horse. It's on my wallpaper right now.
Lizard.
To clarify, it's a horse with a badass... Oh, no, it's changed. Never mind. Player orders decided based on how strongly you would avoid eating the selected animal. I'm not gonna eat a lizard. I feel like horse would taste better.
Horses are actually illegal, though.
Is it illegal?
It is illegal to eat horse meat.
That's dumb.
What? I mean, if you gotta eat.
Whatever. Well, I would still eat them. So I'm...
A lizard.
So what we're saying is...
Random.
Random.
Joyful goes first.
Yay! Joyous.
Week 3, the evening.
Oh.
Let's go.
I'm plenty fun. No, you're plenty fun.
I'm
Oh, plenty
super fun. No, I'm not. I'm kind of fun. You're pretty fun.
I'm pretty fun.
How did you wind up first? Oh, it's because of the turn
Because
order.
of the random.
It's the turn order, I get it.
Yes.
It's used.
Is there really a way to save charm?
I mean, this is literally the last one, and then we're going to prom. It doesn't matter.
Let's go back with creativity.
You're going to creativity.
Yes.
Okay.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you are struck by lightning of inspiration. You come up with an ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it. Also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the name is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. You gain +2 creativity.
Woo.
We, the devs, dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name until the end of this run.
Can you carry on? I can't think of a name.
I guess you're not coming up with a name.
No,
Fine.
I can't.
You're not that creative, apparently.
No, I'm
you don't
not.
deserve these points. But none of that matters because tonight you're going on a date with Polly to the casino.
Ah, yeah, I love casinos. They combine my three greatest loves. Bad life choices, risk, addiction, and getting fucked up.
That's 4.
Did I say 3 greatest loves? I meant 3, the number between 3 and 5. Sorry, I'm already pretty blasted because I'm so excited about going to the casino! Come on, let's make some disastrous financial decisions. Show me how
Fiscally.
fiscally irresponsible you can be, baby!
You heard the ghost. What you gonna do?
Welcome to the closest blackjack table and bet it all on red. Find the nearest horse race and literally bet your life on it?
That's pretty fucking bold.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it, horses. Why not?
You wanna do that?
Yeah.
Alright. You're not that bold.
Whoa, I can't believe there's a racetrack inside the casino. That's usually not how it works.
Yeah, of course that's not how it usually works. But monsters don't normally go to high school either, so shut up.
How much money are you going to bet? Wait, why did you write my actual life on a piece of paper, signed in blood, and hand it to the bookie? I don't know what's going on, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be sweet!
You bet your life on a horse called Three Bad Legs, on the hunch that it must have one really good leg. But no, it turns out it's only got 3 legs.
Oh, your horse is losing. That's such a sweet, elaborate way of committing suicide, so we can be ghosts together.
What? No! You were just making an idiotic gesture! You don't want to die! You don't want to die!
Uh-oh, your horse lost 2 more of its legs. Get ready to die, I guess.
You turn and run.
God.
The bookie gives chase, waving 2 wicked axes in your wake.
Oh, what? Are you racist against death? Death racist! Boo! And not the scary boo, that bad boo.
The worst boo of all is you. You lose -2 fun and -1 boldness and part of your right butt cheek.
All right.
Ew.
Well, the guy had 2 flaming axes. He must have gotten pretty close.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so. There's literally nothing I can do to save myself. Fuck it. We're just going to go make money. That day, you spent some time in the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such blatant scam? You lose -10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain +2 money. You hear an almost dog-like whimpering, and go to see what sort of poor animal is in pain. The answer is Scott, who is cross-eyed with concentration. He yelps and snaps out of it.
Oh, bro, thank goodness you're here. I was trying to think all by myself, and it was really hard, you know? See, I know I'm the best at exercising. I'm the exercise master, the exercise lord, the exorcist. But I've never tried exercising my brain. And in a way, the brain is almost part of the body too, you know? It's sort of 3 in 1 because it'll make me better at exorcism, and being smarter will keep me from getting bad grades and kicked off sports team.
That wasn't 3 things, but one thing. But you still have some ideas. What the fuck is wrong with me? Books are like weights for your brain, alright? Heavier weights are better, so you just need to lift really heavy books. Let's brainstorm, by which I mean make a literal actual storm inside your brain. I don't think either of these are smarts. Surprisingly. Which means I'm gonna fail. A storm in my brain? That's the most amazing thing I've ever heard. Here's my water bottle. Pour some water in my ears. You happily oblige, knowing that your plan is guaranteed to work. And this actively plugged-in stripped cord will make for the perfect lightning. Scott takes this literal actual sparking striped wire and sticks it into his water-filled ear. You lunge, but it's too late to stop him. Scott's ear crackles and then catches fire. If Scott were a human, he would certainly be dead. But with his werewolf strength and his endurance as a star athlete, he's shockingly unharmed, other than his singed ear. And the look of utter betrayal on his face. I don't feel any smarter. In fact, I feel pretty dumb for listening to you. You let me down, bro. You let me way, way down. Why would you ever tell someone who feels he isn't smart to create lightning in his head? You're the literal worst, and you're lucky the ASPCA doesn't cart you off for animal abuse. You lose -2 charm and -1 creativity. I am literally negative in charm. Well, Joyful, who do you want to ask to the prom?
Can I do it? Can I do it? Give me Polly.
Hey, boo!
Polly to the prom. Who do I want to ask for the prom? Well, I wanted to ask Miranda, but apparently I got stuck with Scott. So guess what? Guess what? I'm asking myself.
Sure thing.
Oh, it's a win-win.
All right.
You tell yourself no.
You asked no one to the prom. You told yourself you didn't need anyone. And you know, on a theoretical level, that's completely true. But this just seems like our way of avoiding potential rejection. We all fear rejection, sweetheart, but it's a part of life. Victory is for those who try, and you haven't. Prom night is here, and you can't help but wonder if you had a chance with any of your classmates. Those who fail have at least tried. And you, tonight, you failed in your own way, without even trying, which has some kind of twisted merit in its own right. Doubts will haunt you until the day you die. Prom was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and now it's gone. Oh no, wait, this is a video game. You can try and play again. Lucky bastard.
Let's go.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to prom, monster prom with you.
Yes.
Prom? Yes! It'll be like a night to remember, Boo. Well, it would be a night to remember if I wasn't gonna get so drunk and high I most likely won't remember shit the day after. But that's why God invented selfies.
Prom night was nice, but a bit bland for the likes of you. You decide to spice things up by summoning some interdimensional nightmare creatures, because interdimensional nightmare creatures know how to rave the nights away. The right way. You and Polly held hands while admiring the interdimensional nightmare creatures wreak havoc. What a night. This is my game. I've never gotten a date to the prom. You've gotten 2, having played it 3 times.
And
You have a 66%.
and you tried getting Polly last time.
Shut up. They didn't need to know that.
You're best at being alone, though.
Yeah, I mean, we all knew that. That's why I'm fucking joyless, man. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Polly's drug cooking skills proved useful, and she became a chemist for the pharmaceutical industry. But in her free time, she still cooks the real shit. Her greatest inventions so far are watermelon-flavored ecstasy and a thing called LS Dope. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Some haters said adult life would put that mean bitch in her place. But you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her own bitch. Scott became a world-renowned athlete, but he ended his career to come back to his hometown and take on the job of an athlete he admired the most. Now he's back at high school again, working as the coach. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there are plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Well, that went horribly.
For you.
For me.
I mean, it was the most wonderful night ever for me.
Wow. Well, guess what? I'll have the chance to try again during Monster Camp, where you will fail. I'll make sure of it.
Nah.
Yes.
No. Maybe you should have changed the name from Joyless to Hopeless. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching me be a fucking joyless bastard. And I'll see you all next time. And so shall she. So maybe if we play this game,
I'll be back.
You'll be back. We'll be back. And we will be in greater numbers. Maybe. I don't have friends. We'll see.
But for now, bye-bye!
Bye, everybody.